All right, and we are all set. I hope that the audio balance is doing okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with a little bit of an overview of what I've got. So this is version 3.0.4 of my list. It has a lot of stuff in it. I noticed that the community was getting really high on surgical extraction and extirpate in particular, so I decided to make room for one in the main, one in the side. That's kind of what I'm going to be testing with this particular build. This is a very traditional lantern list. It's got the profane tutors that are kind of more or less stock in traditional lantern. The only really spicy tech that I've got in here are these, the Phial of 𝗟𝗓𝗪𝗘. I have noticed that this card has overperformed in control matchups. Getting to draw twice as fast as your opponent when you're in a top deck war just overpowers everything. So let's go ahead and see how everything performs. Right, give me just a second. All right, and just like that, we are up and running again. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, I did not do my I have tried to form a habit of playing one match in friendlies as a warm-up. Why am I a bit silent? Here, is that a bit better? Let's find out. Nice. Thanks for the feedback. I appreciate it. Okay, so what does this hand do? This hand does... Here, maybe I'll turn it down just a little bit then. Okay. Just a little bit. What does this hand do? This hand does turn 1 Lantern, turn 2 Thoughtseize to pave the way for bridge, turn 3 bridge. Or it could do a turn 3 Saga token if it really wanted to. The Saga token would be a 2/2. And then turn 4 starts to establish some sort of lock. Double Mycosynth Gardens will help out a lot towards making that lock really, really, really strong. I'm going to keep this, knowing that it's not the strongest hand in the world. Honestly, this Dark War pathway is what made it possible to keep. And I will go ahead and fire off Dark War pathway into Lantern on turn 1. I don't think my opponent's going to make a turn 1 play that's going to absolutely decimate me. I hope. Famous last words. Alright. Solitude. You may have a Solitude. You may have double Solitude if you don't have a fetch land. Ah, dang. Windswept Heat, huh? Do I just want to suspend Profane Tutor here? What do I think my opponent's cooking with? Suspending Profane Tutor would make this Thoughtseize a little bit awkward. Do I really need to Thoughtseize them right away? If I don't, I think I'm going to suspend Profane Tutor. I think I'm just going to let that happen. And then I'll fire off Thoughtseize on like turn 4 or something. Just not exactly sure what they're up to yet. I have that Assassin's Trophy sitting on top of my deck that I can fire off next turn if I really, really need to. Interesting. Are they some sort of zoo list? It's Nadu. This is Nadu, isn't it? Let it Appling? But why would Nadu be playing Solitude? Why would Nadu be playing this? Nadu doesn't play black, does it? No, this has got to be something else. I have no idea what this is. It's a Ren and 6. I actually think I'm going to distract my opponent with some tokens here. I don't think that I need to play this right away. I think I can afford to slow roll, given the sort of oh, it might be Omnath. That's a good point. So I have a few different options. I can Assassin's Trophy the Ren and 6. I can create a token and attempt to kill it that way. What on earth is this Doomburrow thing? Whenever you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, a creature spell with mana value 4 or greater, you draw a card, gain 1 life, and put a +1/+1 counter on it. Add X mana of any power, spend it to only cast creature spells with 4 or greater. Okay, so it's creature spells with 4 or greater tribal. You know what? Sure. I actually think that I will just straight up trophy the Ren and 6 here. I don't think I'm going to bother with tokens. Wow, they just let that go. Profane Tutor's going to come off suspend here. What do I want to get with a Profane Tutor? I'm not entirely certain. I think I just want to establish a really strong lock here. So I might grab, like... Oh, if only I knew what they had in hand. I've only got a Delighted Halfling. I feel like they're not going to have anything valuable in hand. So I feel like I'd rather just get started on a lock. Oh, it's another Profane Tutor. I can suspend that if I really want to. Let's go ahead and grab a Codex Shredder here. I am going to Thoughtseize them now. Huh. Okay. Solitude, Subtlety, Breeding Pool, Flooded Strand, Flage. And I'm obviously taking the One Ring here. Alright, so... yeah, controlling the top seems like it's the play. And I'm just gonna kind of let whatever happens happen. I'm not under any real pressure right now. I don't need to slam this bridge right away. I'm pretty sure this game is just locked up at this point. Yeah, I'll take the 1. That's fine. Yeah. I think I'm actually going to suspend Profane Tutor here. Like, I'm just not worried. Yeah, that's a good point. I probably should do it before burning my Mycosynth Gardens. I don't think I need to burn my Mycosynth Gardens right now. Let's go ahead and mill that. Yeah, you can have a Flooded Strand. You can have a Flage, actually. So I'm going to lose a decent chunk of life here. But I don't think it really matters. I'm only going to die once I get to 0 life, and I'm nowhere close to 0. So I'm going to take 3, 5... I'm going to take 3 from Flage, another 3 from Flage. I think I should probably run Bridge out next turn. There's a Breeding Pool. I think my opponent is figuring out that they just don't have an out here. Oh, I haven't showed them the Ensnaring Bridge yet. That's actually a pretty big deal. I'll go ahead and show them that it's Daring Bridge now. Alright. And this game is more or less wrapped up. My top doesn't matter because that Profane Tutor's coming off a suspend next turn. Misty Rainforest. So I think here I'm just going to make sure that my stops are cleaned up as much as possible. They kept that on-off on top. Whenever a land you control enters, you gain 4 life if this is the first time this ability has resolved this turn. If it's the second time, add red, green, white, blue. And if it's the third time, it deals 4 damage to each opponent and each planeswalker you don't control. Now, do I fight over this Omnath now? I could fight over fetch lands. Fighting over fetch lands doesn't seem correct. I think I'm going to fight over this. Oh, wow, they just let it go, huh? Okay, sure. Wow. That was not correct. My opponent just F6'd. Yeah, they have the instant speed draw with Solitude. I'm not sure why they didn't use it. This is a Plains, right? Yeah, that's a Plains. That's also a Plains. I'll go ahead and grab another Pixis. Ooh, accidentally skipped through my first main phase. That's okay. That's why I set the stop on the second. That could have been disastrous. I'll let them draw this Delighted Halfling. And I will go ahead and just extirpate the One Ring here. One less thing for me to worry about, right? Didn't need green this entire game except for the Assassin's Trophy, which actually came in quite clutch. Yes, I already know their hand. Let's take a look at their deck. So they have Teferi Time Ravelers, they have Prismatic Endings, and they have Wrenn and 6 that I need to be worried about. That's not that big of a deal. Alright, now I just need to focus on my clock. I feel like this might be the sort of situation where you just kind of let the opponent play out as much as they want. And you just play your spells. Yeah, Flage's in hand with the big graveyard, and they do have 2 of them. But I've got a Grafdigger's Cage in play, so I'm effectively at 6. There's a Flage, and it's a fetch land. Wasn't it like a Flooded Strand or something? I think it was like a Flooded Strand or something. I don't think they have anything besides... It was a Windswept Teeth. Okay. Alright. You may have a Sacred Foundry. This is mana value 4 or greater, huh? How interesting. They're just letting all of these things go, huh? They're not going to let that go. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pop this now. I'm going to need to dig myself to a discard spell here, so I think I will do this. Oh, I could have dug myself to a land and just held up. Oh, well. Well, now I'm at risk. But now I absolutely need like a discard spell right here. I think I'm going to let this bauble resolve. I'm going to Pixis. Oh, well, okay. There we go. All right. Situation normal, all filed up. And I think at this point I can just keep them on stuff that doesn't trigger that Helga. Like another Helga. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, I think that was a bit of a misplay. I think I should have just held up gardens and dug for a land. Yeah, none of this matters anymore. I actually wrote a custom plugin for OBS. It's linked to a tiny little GUI written in Python. You know what? I actually will take the Solitude. So I just manually enter in all of the cards as they pop up. Interesting, they surveilled that away. Just doesn't matter. I think I'm going to remove the stop on their upkeep, remove the stop on their beginning of combat. I'll just go ahead and start fixing their draws on their end step. I think I'll also remove the stop on my own upkeep. Actually, I'm not going to remove the stop on their upkeep as insurance. Just doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Well, there's all their leyline bindings. Oh my goodness. Alright, come on. Ted, thank you. Yeah, there's not really much to do at this point. It's just burning out the clock. I think I will just go ahead and win here. There we go. All right. So this is a very interesting matchup. Third Pithing Needle is a must. Helga Skittish Seer, huh? That's a 1/3. It's got a big butt. What is not good in this matchup? Underworld Cookbook is not that good in this matchup. I feel like Grafdigger's Cage is just better, maybe? I think I might... I don't know. I might keep both of them in. And I might just trim on these baubles and tutors, maybe? I'm not sure. I don't think I want Path of Perils because other stuff is too big for it. I don't think I want Blood Chief's Thirst. I don't even think I want Fatal Push. I think I want these Abrupt Decays. Abrupt Decay seems pretty good. Is this a file matchup? I don't know. Oh, I definitely want the Terra Cinders. Okay, well, I think that pretty much settles it. Basic Forest. Basic Forest. I don't think I can responsibly keep this hand. This hand is much better. And I think I will actually bottom the Brutality. Unless I think that they're going to have an instant or sorcery. Honestly, Brutality probably would have been a pretty good cut in sideboarding. Probably should have thought of that. Oh. Sorry. Double Thoughtseize, huh? Yeah, let's go ahead and shred that hand. Do I care about Pick Your Poison? I think I care about Pick Your Poison right now. I think I care about Pick Your Poison right now because I have this Urza Saga that I'm trying to get into play. But this seems like a pretty good make creatures with Urza Saga sort of situation. Why would my opponent keep that hand? Did they like mull to Oblivion or something? And they drew that Thundering Falls for turn. So I think here I'll take the Obsidian Charma. Obsidian Charma is one less for each land that could produce colorless. So that will eventually be a problem. I think I'm going to fire off this Urza's Saga right now. And I'll go ahead and take that Obsidian Charm off. Yeah, they could have fired off that Charmaw right here if they wanted to. But now that they don't have it, they can't do that. So they can hold open Misty Rainforest right here. Or hold open Subtlety right here. Are they going to do that? Are they just going to slam something like the One Ring here? I think they're slamming the One Ring. Yeah. That's fine. I'll go ahead and get a Pithing Needle for that. Oh, wait. Do I fetch Shock here? I don't think I'm going to fetch Shock. All right. And now it's time for some beats. Got a Flage on top of their deck. That'll be a very nice extirpate target. Another One Ring, which they may draw. A Leyline Binding, huh? Okay. So they drew the One Ring and Endurance. And they're going to go ahead and play Flage now. They're going to kill one of my constructs. Okay. Okay, you can do that. Huh. Well, now what? Well, now what? I think I'm going to fetch here. I don't think I want this Lantern. I'll grab the Forest. I don't think I want the Bridge either. I'll go ahead and play Bridge, though. Alright, so let's go ahead and extirpate that Flage right now. Wow, they had another Flage, huh? Endurance, Subtlety, the One Ring, Windswept Heath. They got double Boseiju. They got some Forces. They have some Omnaths. They have Teferi. They sided down on Subtleties, it looks like. They removed their... Wow, they removed their whole Skitter thing just right off the bat, huh? I don't... For what it's worth, I don't think I'm winning this. They didn't have any sorceries. Sorry, I'm just now checking chat. All right, let's go ahead and see what they'll draw. Or, kitty cat, not right now. Kitty cat, please, not right now. Let's go ahead and see what they're going to draw. They played their Windswept Heath. They've got a Misty Rainforest and an Omnath. In a situation like this, I very much would like to have some draw control. My opponent just has the ability to just answer both my bridges right now, which is going to put me in a very sad state. Oh, they decided to go for Lantern. Ah, well. Maybe I shouldn't have F6 then. Just trying to be aware of my time. Leyline Binding is gone. Well, let's just go ahead and play our cards. Now we really just have no idea what they've got. So I'm probably going to lose this game, and I wonder if it's in my best interest to just concede and try again later. Yeah, I'll go ahead and concede. All four Leyline Bindings is a lot. Okay, so I think that I need to keep the Extirpate in. But I think that the Collective Brutalities are bad. And I'm actually going to bring in Files. And let's see what sort of hand we get. Oh man, I don't know if I can justify this. I'm gonna mulligan. I don't think I can justify keeping this hand. It's just got 2 uncastable cards in it. And one of those cards would help me find. Oh, this is so bad too. I think I'm gonna have to keep it. I'm not gonna be happy about keeping this hand, but I will keep it. I'm gonna introduce some of my stops back in. I think I'm gonna keep this, and I'm going to actually bottom a Blooming Marsh. I'm not losing this. I'm probably not gonna lose this game by 1 life. I'm not going to mill them. If I draw Extirpate, yeah, but I don't have Extirpate quite yet. I at least have a plan for dealing with their next few threats. And if they don't draw anything that I need to answer ASAP, right now, then I can fetch a Shock, which I think I will do. Maybe I should have played that. Now, here's a good question. Do I play the Blooming Marsh or do I play the Urza's Saga? I think I'm going to play the Urza's Saga. I think it's just always correct to just fire that off as soon as you can. I might have to not make a construct on my turn 4 so that I can use a Terra Sunder. I think that's okay. That Blooming Marsh entering tapped, though, is kind of going to suck. Maybe I should have played that as my first land, huh? Is this a Teferi? It is a Teferi. Brutal. That sets me back a lot. I'm going to go ahead and Thoughtseize them. Well, this is a very interesting one here, isn't it? I think I'm going to actually take the One Ring. And I'll go ahead and play Blooming Marsh now. Now, they cannot play Obsidian Charmaw, ironically, because they bounced the Urza Saga, and I chose not to play it again. Oh, that's brutal. I don't think I'm actually going to play the Urza Saga. Now, do I go after the Omnath here, or do I go after the Teferi? I'm definitely choosing something. I think I'm going to go after the Omnath. That feels bad, though. I don't think I'm going to win this. Lush Portico? Yeah, that's fine. Wasn't using that much anyway. I think I'm going to go ahead and suspend this Profane Tutor. Next turn, I'm going to Terra Sunder the Teferi, and then I'm going to try and slam a bridge and see what happens. That Pick Your Poison was really aggressive on their part. They can't play the Charmaw because they don't have double red. think here I actually do this, and I'll go ahead and kill this now. I'm running out of time. They still can't really play anything. Now, here's the question. What do I grab with this Profane Tutor? Do I grab a bridge and turtle up against their 𝗟𝗓𝗡, Endurance, Subtlety, Unknown hand? Do I rely on this Fomori Vault to try and dig me to a bridge? I think I'm going to... File does look really good in this spot. I'm not gonna lie. File does look really, really good. But is it better than just playing bridge and turtling up? Obsidian 𝗟𝗓𝗡. Does it have like first strike or something? It's got flying. Oh. Which means if they draw their second red source and they start blowing up my stuff, I do gotta play faster. I think I'm going to be a coward. I think I'm going to take the bridge. I don't think I'm going to... I'm going to grab Lantern. I'm going to play this bridge. Oh, crap. Oh, last card was Leyline Binding. It didn't matter. All right, Fomori Vault, carry the day. Come on. I know what's in their hand. I need a lock now. That's a lock. All right. I will have to deal with the One Ring. I'll have to deal with it. Well, that Force of Negation is terrifying, but I'm gonna have to deal with it. They can't actually cast the Force right now. Wow. I think I might actually take this, but I need to be good on my clock. I'm gonna have to be really aggressive. Here comes the Flage. This is fine. This is fine. I am gonna have to be a bit aggressive here, though. Yep, that's gotta go. I have a path to victory here, though. 13 more turns for Ring to kill them. Yeah. Ring's not going to kill them. That might kill me, though. I don't actually know if I can extirpate it. Oh, I can. Yeah, let's go ahead and just extirpate that now, then. I know that they're gonna have it in play again. It's fine. I'm gonna fall to 3 life, and I'll still be okay. They do have endurance for shuffling twice. So this is the sort of thing where I think that if I had played game 1 faster, I think I would have been okay. I just don't think it's going to happen anymore. Maybe I should have taken a Pili Needle there, but whatever. Oh, I just lost a lot of time for no reason there. Yeah, it's okay, it happens. Let's go ahead and do that. Definitely do that. I'll hit that in a second. And I'm going to do something very risky here. I'm going to exile my Grafdigger's Cage. All right. Damn, this is unfortunate. I need to play this out, of course. But I just don't think I'm going to win. I need to save targets on this. Oh, I guess that doesn't matter, does it? That does matter. That matters. Dang, if I had been just a little bit more diligent in the first game, I think I would have gotten this. Well, this is going to actually help out quite a bit. Take that endurance. Take one of the endurances. Oh, force a negation, that's fine. I think I am actually going to Thoughtseize them here. Let's take that endurance. Let's see what happens here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And they're going to endurance here. It's fine. Let's see if I can pull this off. Really? I need a target? Thought I had my target saved. How unfortunate. Dang, if I had just been a little bit smoother on my game one, I would have taken that. Just a little bit. But I was being chill. I was like, oh, I got plenty of time. It's not going to matter. I'm going to have to remember that. I need to be winning my games quickly. It's not like in paper. There's a chess clock. It's not a shared clock. And this deck does require quite a few actions. That's okay. All right, let's see what happens in the second match, huh? This hand is unplayable. I'll keep this. What do I bottom out of this? I think I'm going to butt up the Mishra's Bubble. I'm going to bottom the cookbook, actually. Okay, well, let's go ahead and... Probably should have Inquisitioned them. Oh, hell no. Sure. Oh, hell no. Huh. I should not have bottomed that Underworld cookbook. Take Boros Charm. Yeah, that Inspiring Vantage I already knew about. I don't think I'm gonna actually do anything quite yet. I think I'm just gonna sustain this Profane Tutor. I don't think I'm gonna pop the Bauble yet. That's a Swifty. Here. Let's figure out what I'm gonna be drawing. Another Bauble? I don't think I want another Bauble. I think I'm gonna grab a Swamp here. Do I take the Skewer or do I take the Ghostfire Slice? Oh, I'm definitely taking the Ghostfire Slice. I could... No, I don't think I'm going to. That's a Bolt. That's a Skewer. Probably should have fired off that Thoughtseize. And I'm at 1. I think I'm gonna grab the Underworld Cookbook here and hope that carries me. The Underworld Cookbook. The Underworld Cookbook. Okay. Urza Saga is a good find. Alright, so any burn spell here will kill me. Yeah, I probably should have taken it. Could have discarded the Fomori Vault. I would be at a slightly higher life total. Let's just see if I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead, everybody. I am going to see what's on top of their deck. It is not a burn spell. Oh, 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 oh. All right, here we go. Lucky day, lucky, lucky day. Lucky day, lucky, lucky day. Yeah, they're trying to cast Searing Blaze to kill me, but they can't. Let's go ahead and take a second and read Searing Blaze, shall we? Searing Blaze deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker, and 1 damage to target creature that player or that planeswalker's controller controls. So the creature and the creature needs to be controlled by the same person that you're targeting, if that makes sense. Go ahead and grab a Lantern of Insight. See what's going on. Yeah, this just doesn't matter anymore. They're not going to outpace my life gain. That was tight. That was really tight. That's some fast-paced, high-octane magic right there. Alright. Things that are bad. Is Thoughtseize bad? Is Thoughtseize bad? There are many schools of thought on if Thoughtseize is bad against burn. Extirpate is bad. Even if they have Flage. I just don't think that that's where you want to be against a burn deck. Burn is way too consistent for that sort of thing. Pithing Needle, I think, is bad. I think that they're probably not going to have that many targets to Pithing Needle. I might want to keep one in for the Sunbaked Canyon specifically. But I don't really think that that's where I want to be. I think I want to have life gain. Now, where is my life gain? Fatal Pushes are good. Fatal Pushes are good. Path to Peril is maybe good. What else is good? Duress. Duress is good. I feel like if you're going to be playing Thoughtseizes, you may as well just be playing Duresses. The only thing that Duress hits, that Duress doesn't hit, that Thoughtseize hits, that I would care about is Eidolon of the Great Revel. Is that really that big of a deal? I don't know. Do I really want to play 2 Path to Perils? I feel like Path to Peril might be a bit too slow against the burn matchup, but it also hits those pesky Eidolons. I think it's too slow. I think that I have Blood Chief's Thirst. And I don't think I need the Path to Perils. I could just side grade my Thoughtseizes to Duresses. Keep one Thoughtseize in the deck, because I can't really replace it with anything else. Get rid of the bad cards, bring in the good cards. I think that in this particular matchup, this is an unkeepable hand. Is it an unkeepable hand? I think that this is a very dangerous hand to keep. I think that the Fomori Vault not having green for stirrings is very dangerous. I think it has too many mill rocks. I think this is a much better hand. And I'm going to keep this, and I'm going to bottom... what do I bottom here? I could bottom the trophy. I think I'm going to bottom the trophy. How do I feel about that? How does that look? I could bottom the bauble. I'll go ahead and bottom the bauble. I can just go ahead and remove all their plays here. Goblin Guy, draw me a land. Give me a draws. Riftbolt, enter the exile zone, which means that I'm not going to have to worry about cast like that. Not going to have to worry about Eidolon of the Great Revel. Assassin's Trophy, huh? I think I will take a turn off and Lantern plus Duress here. Wow! Look at that hand. Oh man, look at that hand. Wow, look at that hand. Do I take Lava Spike? I think I'm gonna take a Lava Spike. Wow, that's a hand. That is a hand. I'm going to go down to 15 here. They're going to play that Inspiring Vantage. They could just double Lava Spike me. Yeah, they're going to double Lava Spike me. They're not going to give me the pleasure of just immediately burning that Collective Brutality on their Harsh Mentor. I don't think I'm going to do anything right now. I think I'm going to hold up Trophy. I think I'm going to let this Goblin Guide draw me into something if they want to do it that way. Yeah, you can have a Harsh Mentor, that's fine. Do I just absolutely blow them out of the water here? Blow them out of the water. Target opponent, target creature, target opponent. Discard trophy and trophy. Take that Skullcrack. Leave them with that Goblin Guide. Kill all of the things. Perhaps I was a bit aggro. Maybe I should have saved a trophy for this Goblin Guide. Just maybe. Oh. Oh. If I had saved a trophy for the Goblin Guide, I would be in decent shape right now, actually. What do I do here? I think I'm going to take the Shredder. That might be misplay number 2, but I don't know. And Duress is not doing me any good. So I pretty much need to naturally draw into a bridge at this point, or a Stirrings for a bridge. Inquisition's not going to cut it. Saga's not going to cut it. Alright, let's see what happens. Stirrings is a good start. And that's nothing. Okay. Well, let's see if I should change my sideboard plan at all. I think if I'm going to have Assassin's Trophies, then I may as well have this Abrupt Decay. Discard didn't actually look terribly good in that matchup. I think I'm going to side up the Thoughtseize. I will keep this only because the Verdant Catacombs is a black source. I'm going to cast this Mishra's Bauble. I'm going to target myself, and that will determine if I play a proactive play, like an Inquisition. I will do a proactive play here. Or if I were just hold up Fatal Push and draw the land. I have the Fatal Push, so I don't think I need to take Harsh Mentor. I have the Ensnaring Bridge, so I don't think I need to take the Swift Sphere. I think I'm going to take... I would take Boros Charm here, but... they don't have a white source quite yet. I think I'm going to take the Lightning Bolt. Yeah, I'm gonna take the lightning bolt. Oof. Need that land. Need that land. There's the land. Do I play it on the black side or on the green side? I think I'm going to play it on the green side. Let's go ahead and duress. See what they drew for turn. Another mountain. I will take the skewer. Let's go ahead and just Pixis now. And no information, so let's just go ahead and get our F6 value. Harsh Mentor, I have the Fatal Push for that. Let's go ahead and just push that now. Really hate that. That shouldn't be how it works. It's only got one target in the work. Alright, so Harsh Mentor is out, Mountain is out. I think I will just do this now. That's a Lantern? That's their Boros Charm. I'm gonna go down to 11. Do I want to keep that Lantern? I think I do. I think I really want that Lantern. I think I have a nice strong lock. Ooh. Do I just want to slam bridge? I think I want to slam bridge. What's the worst that could happen? They could draw Bolt, Boros Charm, and that wouldn't kill me. They could draw a Wear Tear. I think I'm just gonna hope that they don't draw a Wear Tear. Yeah, get under that bridge. Do your damage now. Don't. Arid Mesa. Beautiful. They have another mountain in hand. What's their last card? What did they top deck? Was it that Arid Mesa? Was it a Flage? I don't know. Gonna Blind Exile? Ooh, don't mind if I do. You may not have that smash. You may have that. Okay. So they have a mountain, they have an unknown in hand. I am going to take them off this Sunbaked Canyon because I don't want them cycling into something. They may have this Skullcrack. What could they have possibly drawn that would kill me? Nothing. Even a smash wouldn't kill me here. Really shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have activated Pixis there, huh? Alright, it is time to get the Underworld Cookbook. I think I am going to actually see what they have in their hand. Stone cold nothing. You know what? You got it. You got one Sunbaked Canyon. Wow, they're popping it immediately. You know what? You got it. At this point, it just doesn't matter what I do. I'm gonna just start gaining life. Nice. All right, that was really fun. Don't see honest to goodness burn much often anymore. Here, I'm going to take a small break and I'll be back. Okay, so lost a little bit of time. It's fine. It happens. This hand is unkeepable. This hand is much better. I don't think I need 3 mill rocks. Being down on time already sucks, but you know, I had things to do. It happens. Oh, I should probably update my... Wow, I'm really bad at that. Still kind of kicking myself for the... timing out in the first match. I should have won that. If I could get good, then I would have won it. Ooh, Natty draw a lantern, huh? Think I'm going to just play this. A mana tithe. Amazing. That's based. That is incredibly based. Wow. I can't believe we are playing against Mana Tithe in 2024. I think I'm just going to go ahead and Inquisition them now. Interesting. I think the correct choice here is the Pure Steel Paladin. But, wow. Do I mill them just to get a bit more info on what they're doing? Mill the plains. Arg. Would have liked it if they had drawn that plains. You know, every time I blind mill recently, I've just been feeling really bad. Oh. 3 damage to target attacking or blocking creature, huh? Yes, you may have a Nettle Cyst. Are they going to equip it? I said F6. They do equip it. How interesting. Do I just completely clown on them here? I think I'm going to completely clown on them here. I think I'm going to... Huh. What do I kill? I gotta kill something this turn, basically. I could kill the Ornithopter and then Needle the Nexus. I could kill the Nettle Cyst. But I don't want to kill the Nettle Cyst because that'll give him something that can attack through a bridge. I think I'm going to kill the Ornithopter. I could... No, I'm going to kill the Ornithopter. And I'm going to Needle the Nexus. Inkmoth Nexus. There we go. What an interesting deck. Let's go ahead and blind mail them again. Wow, got a Colossus Hammer. Don't feel bad about that one. Do I create a construct here? And just try to end the game? If I create a construct here, then how many swings is it going to take? I think I'm going to try it. Maybe it would be correct just play the Pixis there. I don't really care about another Sigarda's Aid. I don't really care about a Springleaf Drum. I think I'm going to try to kill them. You have 2 draw steps. Good luck. One of them is going to be that Springleaf Drum. I guess they have the Surge of Salvation. Black or red sources, actually. Alright, yeah, I'm just going to kill them. Whatever. This is such an interesting way to play Lantern. Of course, they have the Witch Enchanters. Just not establishing a perfect lock, just enough of a lock to where you can handle whatever they throw at you for a few turns. It's just so interesting, you know? Alright, well, unfortunately, I didn't see too much of my opponent's deck. I know that it's some sort of white hammer deck. For that reason, I think the Terra Sunders are going to come in really handy. I think the Fatal Pushes will come in handy. The Duresses, I'm not so sure of. Blood Chief's Thirst, I'm not so sure of. Abrupt Decay, maybe. Extirpate is out. I think Grafdigger's Cage is out. I think the Underworld Cookbook is out. I think if I'm going to die, it's not going to be by 3 life. It's going to be like by like 9 life or a lot more than that. Collective Brutality. Do I want to keep those in? The Life Drain isn't really that good. The neg 2 does hit Ornithopter, notably. Is there anything else I'm thinking of that neg 2 would really hit? I'm not sure. I'm going to assume that I'm not thinking of everything, and I'm going to keep those in, and I'm going to take out 1 Bauble and 1 Profane Tutor. Taking out a Profane Tutor this time because I expect this to be a relatively fast matchup. This is a Snap Keep. I thought that was a Wasteland. Yeah, Giver of Rooms. That's a good card. Do I just Fatal Push that? Yeah, I'll Fatal Push that. Gonna completely invalidate my Fatal Push anyway, may as well get it out of the way. Stony Silence? Nope. Nettle Cyst, huh? I think here I will suspend this Profane Tutor. Let's see what my opponent does here. They've got an Inkmoth Nexus, which is kind of scary. They got 5 cards in hand, which is a bit more scary. Nettle Cyst is fine, I guess. I don't... Oh. Yeah, sure. Do I just hold it up? I don't think so. I think I'm going to play this Magnificent Gardens. I'm going to Inquisition my opponent. See what I can take. Ha! Huh! Okay. Nettle Cyst. Giver of Runes. Colossus Hammer, Pithing Needle, and I'm going to take that Prismatic Ending. Next turn I slam bridge and I just don't worry about anything. And I know they're probably going to grab a Pithing Needle here, but eh. They did not grab a Pithing Needle. Instead, they grabbed a Springleaf Drum, which means that they have an additional mana this turn. They're probably going to use that Pithing Needle here. I'm just not going to care. They're going to name Codex Shredder. I have the Terra Sunder in hand. Pithing Needle is gone. I'm going to take 4. And then I'm going to slam bridge. Oh, I have a Profane Tutor on Suspend. What do I grab with this Profane Tutor? What do I grab with this Profane Tutor? I'm almost tempted to grab Basic Forest. Oh, it's so tempting. I'm almost tempted to grab Basic Forest. I think I'm going to just... I think I'm going to grab a Pixis, actually. Let's go ahead and grab a Lantern. Forge Anew. When Forge Anew enters, return target equipment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. During your turn, you may activate equip abilities anytime you could cast an instant. You may pay 0 rather than pay the equip cost of the first equip ability you activate during each of your turns. That is very not good. That needs to go. That's fine. Okay. Now, how does my opponent win? They need to have some sort of magic card in hand that wins. Something like a Sigarda's Aid would help. Stoneforge Mystic does not do it. I feel like if they had something good, then they would have just played it last turn. Yeah, I don't care about this. They're gonna hit me for 3. And I'm not gonna care. Yeah, you can have that on top. Let's go ahead and play this Ensnaring Bridge. I don't need my Codex Shredder unlocked quite yet. Alright, so none of this matters. None of this matters. Why are you asking me to declare blockers when I don't even have any creatures? And it's not about being efficient. It's about sending a message. My client's starting to slow down. Gonna need to restart my client here in a second. Yeah, I just don't think that they really have enough outs for me to care about this very much. I will go ahead and Abrupt Decay. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter, no. It's got Ward 1. Not going to pay for Ward, because it can't be countered anyway. Yeah. Yeah, you can have a Colossus Hammer. Not going to let you draw any 0-power creatures, it doesn't matter. That one you may not have. Just not going to let you have any tutors. Yeah, I'll go ahead and wait until beginning of combat. None of this matters anymore. I don't really think I care about any of this. Go ahead and mill this card of Zayd just in case. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Let's go ahead and make this a bit more efficient. Yeah, you cannot have that. You cannot have that. You can have that. Respect to my opponent for making me play it out here. They should have shocked it in, though, just to send a message. What's this do again? 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Whatever. I need to think of something to do during these times, you know? It's nice to listen to the music, and I'm grateful to the folks over at BreakStation for letting me use this in my stream. But you know, it's kind of boring just watching nothing happen for a while. Here, I'm going to take a break, be a responsible streamer, and restart my MTGO client. I'll be right back. Okay, client is restarted. Let's go ahead and update where I'm at. Very good. I would like to play first. Wow, thank you for asking. Aha. Ah. I'll keep it. Only because the Mycosynth Gardens can cast Thoughtseize on turn 2. Very interesting hand, though. My opponent is getting their F6 equity pretty aggressively. They're probably not on a blue deck. Oh, it's Aspiring Spike. Well, maybe you're streaming too. Hello. Let us see. I will actually mill that. Cast that. Wow. Yep. Aspiring Spike is on some interesting stuff. All right, let's read these cards. 𝗟𝗜𝗙𝗘 Mage. Whenever one or more other creatures you control leave the battlefield without dying, draw a card. And it can bounce another creature. That's fantastic. Guide of Souls. Wow. Wow, 𝗟𝗜𝗙𝗘 Mage isn't actually in my list yet. Because I haven't updated. For, interesting. What do I take here? God damn. What do I even take here? How do you win? I feel like I need to take the 𝗟𝗜𝗙𝗘 Mage. Just because it's a source of card draw. Thassa's Oracle. That's not fair. That is not a fair thing that you're doing. Huh. I remember that card. I remember trying to make that card work. Greenbelt Rampager, huh? So you did actually decide to go for that. I think I'm gonna mill you just to see what. Uh-huh. Alright, so I have an Assassin's Trophy in hand. And I'm using it. Dude, what on earth is my opponent playing? Huh. I don't believe it's correct to create a creature here. I think that I have a lock. And I think I need to use it. Well, that Ranger Captain needs to go. And it was just a land, right? Yeah. How many card types are in their graveyard? They have creature, enchantment, land, and I think they have a sorcery. So I think they can activate that Shifting Woodland if they really want to. So that claims. I need to seriously think about what my opponent is capable of doing here. I think here I do need to slam bridge. I think they can gain infinite life. But I don't think they can do anything beyond that. Right. That blank is a Mockingbird. I'm really sorry about that. I would like it to be known that the Mycosynth Garden's filtering mana has saved my bacon twice this game. That is not flavor text. It is legitimate. You may have a Solar Transformer. You may have a Guide of Souls. And I'm going to take that Mockingbird. Okay, do your worst. Yeah! All right. That's a win for me. Okay. That was a lot. Okay, so I don't know what the heck my opponent is playing. It's something unfair. They're probably going to be using... what was that card? The 𝗟𝗓𝗪 something? 𝗟𝗓𝗪. Whenever one or more creatures you control leave the battlefield without dying, draw a card. Ah. This is a new Iliran deck. Terra Sunders are in. Do I bring in Path of Peril? I think I bring in Fatal Pushes because they're instant speed. Abrupt Decay is on the chopping block. What is bad? Extirpate isn't bad, per se. Brutality is bad. I'm sorry, Brutality, but you're bad. I think I need a bunch of instant speed interaction. Do I play Grafdigger's Cage? I didn't see enough of their deck to say for sure. I think I want another Pithing Needle. Underworld Cookbook is out. They didn't seem like they had consistency outside of Malevolent Rumble. They might not have Court of Calling. I'm going to sideboard like this. What does this hand do? This hand has 5 lands in it. This hand has 5 lands in it. Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan. Oh! I don't think I can keep this. I'm gonna keep this one. Millrock goes. Stirrings goes. That feels bad. And I'm not gonna die to chip damage here, I don't think. Ranger Captain. Okay. They're gonna play that Malevolent Rumble here. They're gonna show me what they get. A Ranger Captain, another Ranger Captain, huh? That's quite unfortunate. I think I'm just gonna cast this now, save myself a bit of damage while I'm waiting. Here comes Ranger Captain. Haywire Knight, huh? Still have 2 cards in hand that I don't know about. Let's see what happens here. They're surveilling. They surveilled to the graveyard. Static Prison. That Shifting Woodland is a lot. What did they mill? They milled an Ocelot Pride. They didn't fall for it. Unfortunate. second static prison. I did have a permanent leave the battlefield this turn. Alright, let's see if I die or not. I'm dead. That mold of 5 was pretty rough. Alright, how did everything function in this game? Pithing Needle is good. Pithing Needle is pretty good. I think I had a ton of removal that game, and I think it helped out a lot. I will play. Oh. Why am I getting these terrible hands? This is really relying on stirrings to be good. Oh, man. Oh, this is terrible. I should have milled. Dang it. I shouldn't have milled. I'll take a stirrings. If only I knew what was in their hand. This is going to have to be an extremely skillful Pithing Needle name. And by skillful, I mean lucky. Do I name Ranger Captain here? I don't think so. I think I'm going to name Haywire Might. Go ahead and mail that. Alright, and they revealed a Ranger Captain. Amazing. But they cannot take the Ranger Captain and the Shifting Woodland. What are they going to take? They chose Ocelot Cry. Really? Really? That tells me they must have some interesting stuff in hand. Okay, so I need this Blooming Marsh right now. They have a full hand and I don't like it. Yeah, that was a pretty easy name for the Shifting Woodland. Do I actually need to kill this? No. I need to kill this. I need to take your 𝗟𝗓𝗪 Mage. Just have another 𝗟𝗓𝗪 Mage on top of their deck. I don't... Creature... Land, sorcery... Enchantment. Well, the thing is, they still have some sort of wacky infinite combo. They do combo with the enchantment. That's true. This guy will eventually draw them some more cards. Do I actually care about that? I think I am. I think you're right. I think I am going to name the Shifting Woodland. That Inquisition on top of my deck is huge. Do I take this 𝗟𝗓𝗪 Mage? Do I let them have the 𝗟𝗓𝗪 Mage? That's the big question here. I don't think I can afford to let them have that 𝗟𝗓𝗪 Mage. That's fine. You can have that. That's fine. Ocelot Pride is gone. Shrieking something. I knew about the Ranger Captain. I have an Ocelot Pride, that's fine. I think that Misty Rainforest is the... Are you gonna let me cast this Inquisition? Oh! No, don't let me cast the Inquisition. Don't do it. 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 Oh, GG's. All right. That's game. They can only Guide of Souls so many times. Yeah! Oh, that felt so good. That felt good. All right. I'm going to take a break. I deserve that. I deserve a break. I'm gonna take a break. Okay. Thank you for your patience as I collected my wits. I would be at 4-0 if I had been a little bit smarter about the that first match there. Feels bad. All right, let's get started. Match 5. Wow! A good hand? What? We don't draw good hands on this channel. Oh! Played beside you as a land! Got a bad feeling that there's going to be a Nadu here. I have a really bad feeling that they got a turn 2 Nadu, which is why they did that. I would like to pay 2 life, and I will Inquisition you right now. I'm going to have to read some of these cards. When a creature dies, target player loses 1 life and you gain 1. Grist. Yeah, sure. Apatra. Yeah, sure. Oliverets. Do I take the Grist or do I take the Blood Artist? Yeah, drawing the cage feels really good. Against my better judgment, maybe, I'm going to take the Blood Artist. And then it was a Phyrexian Tower. And you know what I'm going to do here? I'm actually going to commit the cringe. I'm going to commit the cringe. I'm going to bobble my opponent. They drew a Blooming Marsh. Now, there is a very specific reason why I committed the cringe here. I only needed to see what 1 draw step was. Blooming Marsh, Grist the Hunger Tide. They can have a Windswept Heath. Drawing that Shredder makes me feel very good about ooh, they milled 2 cards. Ew, that's scary. Oh! Cage shuts that down. Alright, Walleroots. Apatra leaves Windswept Heath. Yeah, I feel fairly comfortable just taking a bit of damage. Playing out my cards. Yeah. I'll Needle Grist off of the Saga. I'm not really that worried. I drew the second Shredder. I'm doing okay. This game is locked up. You may not have that. You may surveil it to top. Now I will take it. You may you have that? Creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on them. Oh, it puts the +1/+1 counters on it himself. No, you may not have that. Ah! Yeah, you can have that. Alright, do your worst. Four creature cards. So I'm gonna go down to 6. There's not really anything I need to do here. Yeah. Yeah. Do I even... I don't think I should get that greedy. I think I should just grab the... Although... This is a -5, so I'd have 4 turns to find a needle. I don't wanna risk it when I can just find the needle right now. Let's just go ahead and do that. Alright. Ah! Sure, I'll draw that extra pay, that's fine. Okay, and... That's that. Oh, I don't actually care about Cord. Let's go ahead and take something I do care about. Let's see what they've got in here. They've got no more Besagers. They have a Chthonian Nightmare. They have a Sheoldred and a white that I have to worry about. Eh. I think I'm going to learn the lesson from the last time, and I'm just going to mill a little bit. I'm going to remove the stop on my upkeep. And I'm going to kill... Does it really matter? Not really. That doesn't matter. I don't think I want them having a Colony Garden. For time's sake, I'm not going to have them let them have an Endurance either. And here, I think I'm going to mill myself, see if I can find a mill rock. That's not a mill rock, that's... Oh, that's a Springheart and Tuco? Yeah, I don't want them to have that. Let's not let them have that. Okay. You got it. All right. Let's go ahead and start game 2. This is black-green Yawgmoth. Pithing Needle. Very good. Terra Sunder. Fatal Push. Probably pretty good. Extirpate. Quite good. Blood Chief's Thirst. Maybe. What's bad? Is Brutality bad? I wouldn't say Brutality is bad. I would say it's less good than other options that I have. And I think I'm going to do it like... Oh! Oh well. You know what would have actually been bad? The Underworld Cookbook is bad. Could have decided that out and brought in a bauble. This hand is unkeepable. This hand is much better. I think I am actually going to put the Pithing Needle to the bottom. I'm probably going to regret that. Oh, my opponent is molding to oblivion. Interesting. Well, this would have been a really nice time for me to play that Pithing Needle that I bottomed. Bottom to Grist. You're going to cash in your tower. You're cashing in your tower for a Chthonian Nightmare. So they're going to sack a creature. They're going to return Grist to play. I don't actually think I mind that much. Oh my god, it's another land. I promise, I don't even have that many lands in my deck. I'm at 21 lands. Do I? Huh. What do I fetch here? I might grab a... I don't know if Cookbook is good specifically in this situation. I might... I think I'm gonna... What do I grab here? I might grab an extra pay. I might grab an extra pay. Needle on Grist just isn't really that good. I might just grab a Pixis. Yeah, Saga, but I really don't want to draw more lands is the problem. I think Pixis is the play. I think I'm just going to count on them not having anything in hand. Grab a Lantern here. Force of Vigor, you may not have that. And I'm just going to let them beat me up with these little boys for a minute. All right. I don't think I want them to have that Yawgmoth. I think I want to just straight up exile it. Double Inquisition there kind of sucks. All right, and now actually Fomori Vault is looking pretty good. I'll go ahead and exile that Shieldred. Ooh, Inquisition, Natty off the top. Let's see what that last card in your hand is. It's a Boseiju, huh? That's actually really good to know. That's actually really good to know. That's actually really good to know. I suppose I didn't actually need to draw this card, did I? So I could have saved myself a little bit of life, but this is a really pivotal turn here. They can bring me down to 2. They don't have a way to draw a card. I'll go ahead and exile. I want to draw that Mycosynth Gardens right now. I need to kill a token here. And now I need to dig myself into a removal spell. And I cannot F6, ever. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, I would need another land. Let's go ahead and mill you now. And let's exile here. Extirpate, huh? That's not really that helpful. I don't think I want extirpate. Underworld Cookbook. All right, that puts me down to 1. Yeah, that's fair. I should have seen that coming. They really slow rolled that. It's really good. Cookbook would have helped in that situation if I'd drawn it a little earlier, but I doubt that it's actually what I wanted. If I had had an Abrupt Decay instead of a Cookbook, then it would have just been game. So let's go ahead and try again. Big money, no whammies. A White of the Reliquary. Interesting. Ah, it's that dang Boseiju again. It's that dang 𝗟𝗡. I think I'm gonna take white. Try and shut off that cord for a little bit at least. 𝗟𝗚𝗡. Another ensnaring bridge is not what I need in this situation. Alright, so they played 𝗟𝗚𝗡, they played Young Wolf and Blood Artist. They have a 𝗟𝗡𝗡 in hand. I'm not under that much pressure, but I'm really looking for all of my pieces to do more than one sort of thing. I think I'm going to kill this Blood Artist now. I know I'm going to take a damage to do it. I want to shuffle. I'll go ahead and bobble here as well. Unfortunately, they're holding open 𝗟𝗡𝗡. I mean, I just have to grab a Pixis here, right? Jeez, man, that's kind of brutal. I'm just not sure what to do here. Yeah, I figured that was coming. I could play bridge this turn. Alright, now I just need to think of what that board in their hand could do. Sacrifice another creature, search your library for a land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. I don't... Uh-oh. 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 Give me a minute. All right, so yeah, I need to hurry up. That was I couldn't really afford to lose that. So they could actually fire off that cord right now if they wanted to, but they're choosing not to. Uh-oh. I didn't actually take my stop. That's unfortunate. Do I let them have this Chthonian Nightmare? I think at this point I kind of have to. Oh, I should have cast Bridge. You're right. Ah, that feels bad. I don't... They can cord here. They cannot cord for very much. All right, I'm forcing that cord out of their hand. Oh, that's brutal. Oh, that's so brutal. Yeah, you can have that. I don't think I have... I think I just kind of have to let them have that. Okay. They have a lot of control over their top, and I don't have a lot of control over mine. Yep, that's game. That's unfortunate. Perhaps I should enable Needled Yawgmoth here. Interesting. Yeah, this is I'm just gonna wrap it up here, honestly. I don't think I was gonna come back from that. I think, damn. I think if I had played better, then it would have been okay. I will go ahead and do a review stream at a later time. I think that I need to get better at this. And that's kind of the point of why I'm streaming all of this, is so that I can get better at the deck and showcase my progress. So yeah, first serious stream is a 3-2. I will go ahead and take it. I'm going to wrap up for now, and I will try streaming again tomorrow.